Trek To Trot is a documentary that wishes to explore the fandom communities, not just from what organizes them initially, which is the media, but also what keeps them together, which is the family that sort of forms around them.
Trek To Trot is about Trekkies, which is the oldest form of fandom, to Bronies, which is, I guess, the newest form of fandom, and everything in between.
It focuses on the lifestyle of the people and why they're interested in what they do.
I think this is going to answer a lot of the who, what, when, where type of questions about fandom.
I mean, the thoughts of what is a fandom and how have they helped develop our society.
We can take a deeper look into what actually fandom is.
It's made by fans, about fans, and about the impact that fandom has, not only on the individuals, but on a larger scale in society as well.
I just want to learn more about the different fandoms.
I'm interested because I'm actually a geek at heart too.
Because I have many fandoms myself.
I am a DC fan, and I'm also a Supernatural fan.
Yeah, I always love running into other Poison Ivies at Comic Cons. That's awesome.
I got into the furry fandom about exactly 10 years ago, and we will be covering that. And so I really want to bring to light a positive media representation of that fandom, and along with all the other fandoms, because I love it all collectively.
I really haven't worked in any sort of video project in a while, and I haven't been to a fan convention of any sort in probably 10 years as well. And I thought this would be a great opportunity to kind of do two things at once, two things that I'd really like to get back into.
Back in September, I decided to do a short documentary on the Brony fandom based on Canterlot Gardens. Upon getting there, I just was overwhelmed really by the community. I just came to sort of do a short film project, this student project, but some of the stories were really emotionally moving, and it was really just fascinating, just overwhelming just to see how much of an influence these shows and like the community that formed around them. That I just felt I needed to explore this idea more.
What I'm looking most forward to is this deeper look. Like, we are literally taking you, the audience, and we're bringing you guys with us as we examine what fandom is too.
The thing that I've noticed so far is just how pop culture has changed, how people react to it. 20 years ago, I think there was a fan base for a number of equivalent shows, books, all sorts of things. But just having met a number of younger people, the way they express themselves, the way they relate to the different media is very different, and that's something that I've really enjoyed learning about, something that I hadn't really given much thought, but it's kind of, I guess, expanded my mind in some ways, I guess.
I definitely hope to gain more experience filming and more friends. Honestly, I feel like connecting to the people that I'm working with and people that attend the events is going to be one of the best parts of this documentary.
I'm just hoping to find more people who have some similarities to me in the sense of they have like the same likes, and so.
When you go to a con, if you've never gone to a con before, there are a bunch of awesome people. At ANG, I can't count how many friends I made at ANG. So it just really comes down to people. It's like you notice how good people are when you have those certain moments in life, and when you go to a con, you just click with the certain people who have the same exact interests as you. So it's really fun.
I generally know where stories can go with these communities, both good and bad. But it's always just so overwhelming just to hear those really good, heartwarming stories about how a show can really affect somebody. I'm an electronic media and broadcast student, so seeing art, seeing media influence somebody so well is the most overwhelming, beautiful thing I could ever think of.
What I'm looking forward to most is the summer going to Fandom Fest and bringing my sister with me because one of her favorite human beings ever right now is Adam Baldwin, and he is going to be there. And I'm very much looking forward to filming her and seeing her witness her like golden god in her mind right in front of her. It's going to be pretty priceless, and yeah, I can't wait to get it all on film.
I view each film project that I work on as a step, and I hope to take as many steps as possible in my life, and this will be one of them.
I'm looking forward to seeing this, being seen by my peers, and being able to say that I've been able to help create something that will be very meaningful to a lot of people, because this is gonna touch the hearts of many people, I believe.
I feel this documentary is important is because these communities, I feel they are very positive, but they're not really reflected upon well.
I think this is a much more objective look at the different fandoms, how they're the same, how they're different, just how they relate to society. And that's something I think if somebody were to come in from another planet and they were to study our culture, that might be something that they might be interested in.
Like, it is getting to that core of fandom. We're trying to figure out, how does it click? How does it work?
I think this documentary is important because it explains not just one fandom, but a few fandoms. I feel like a lot of documentaries that are similar to this one don't really go into depth into the different fandoms that there are. Usually they focus on one specific one.
The mainstream media, as they look inward, this would help give them an understanding on what fandom is about, and each individual fandom, and maybe find out that they're part of a fandom themselves.
I believe this documentary will help show people outside of fandoms that we are people just like them. You know, that we just happen to like one thing over other subjects.
We want to share why we love this so much. That's what we're doing.